Speaking of, go on ahead.
This is going to be a little bit of a water is wet question, but I'm going to follow it up with something. You're a huge advocate for diversity and mental health,
Yes.
both in front of the screen and behind the scenes. Why is this so important to you, which is the water is wet question? But what resources do you recommend for artists up and coming who might not know there are these resources out there to help them?
Interesting. I mean, it's important because I remember being a kid and there was a lack of representation that was very evident. And I wanted to see myself in stories, but I never would. Like, I used to pretend I was Hermione Granger because she felt like me, you know, personality-wise, but also she didn't look like me. And I remember That's So Raven, and I was like, oh my gosh, Raven, and I was so excited because she looks like me, right? But I was very aware of the lack of representation as a kid, just watching stories, and then, you know, when I became aware of voice acting especially, I was like, oh, there's not a lot of folks behind the scenes that look like me. So I know what it's like to not see yourself on screen and behind the scenes, and how that can kind of affect what you think is possible for you. So for me, that, as well as mental health, you know, because I feel like that goes hand in hand in a way, those are very important things. In terms of resources though, I don't think I have anything immediate that I can think of. I'm very much in support of like reaching out to friends and being open with your emotions, because I wear my emotions on my sleeve. So I guess not being afraid to, you know, be honest about how you're feeling. Like if you're working on a show, for example, and you're like, hey, I'm having an off day, can we take it easy or whatever, like not being afraid to